What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Vaughn. Welcome to the Vaughn Talks podcast. And today we're going to take a look at the Philadelphia Eagles injury report, and we're also going to talk a little bit about Jalen Hurts and just him as a player and what he can bring to this team. All right, so let's jump right into it. So let's look at his list. Jack Driscoll out with an ankle injury. Zach Ertz, ankle. Malik Jackson, quadriceps. Lane Johnson, ankle. Miles Sanders, knee. Kevon Wallace, shoulder. Marcus Epps, rib. Deshaun Jackson, hamstring. Alshon Jeffrey, foot. Avonte Maddox, ankle. Duke Riley, rib. Alright, so we all know there's a bunch of people on this list. There's a bunch of people that's injured for this team. Uh, it's 4 people on this list that I really want to focus on. Not saying the other people that are injured are less important, but I just want to focus on these 4 people. So Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz is going to be out looking around like 3 to 4 weeks, so about a month. So we all know that the big rumor topic around Zach Ertz is just we don't think that this team is going to bring him back, and it looks like they're looking to trade him. This hurts a lot because now he already wasn't playing good at all until before this injury. So his stock had already decreased and his value had already dropped. Now you add on the fact that he has an injury, which is going to drop him more, but then also the fact that the trade deadline is going to be around the time where I believe he comes back. So then there's nothing else to see except for what he gave you early in the year and I guess his previous years. So his trade value and his stock is going to be significantly lower than what we all thought. For all the people that came to the season thinking that we had to trade him this year, it is going to be way lower than what everybody thought. So that's one. He's out 3 weeks. Miles Sanders, Jesus Christ, thank you. Miles Sanders is only going to be out possibly for just this Giants game. He should return for the Dallas game. It says a week, so he should be out. He's definitely going to be out this Giants game. He should be likely to return against the Dallas. So we definitely dodged the bullet with Miles. I'm happy that it is not a severe injury and he should likely be back within a week. So I'm definitely happy about that. Now on to Deshaun Jackson. I'm at the point with Deshaun where, bruh, if you don't play against the Giants this Thursday night, I honestly wouldn't care. Like it's either you play or you don't. Regardless, I really don't think I care no more. That's where I'm at with Deshaun. It's just you come back to the team, you never be able to stay healthy, but damn, like you come back and you can't give us more than a game or two, like, and even when you out on the field when you play, you're coming on and off the field. So I'm at the point where it honestly does not matter. I feel like we have enough talent on the receiving spot to where it doesn't even matter if he plays or not at this point. It's so much on and off the field or just not. It's too much, bro. I don't care no more. It's either you play or you don't. To be honest, I don't. It won't affect me no more. And I'm not saying that he couldn't help this team because with looking at his injury report and just looking at the team as a whole with the injuries, anybody coming back should help in theory, as long as Doug schemes up the offense right and we don't start forcing the ball to him because he's Deshaun Jackson, so we gotta throw the ball to him and he just comes in and f's up the whole flow of the offense and what we've been doing in these last couple weeks. I'm not saying he can't help, but that's the thing. If he plays, I need him to produce. I need him to do something, and I need him to stay healthy. But I don't know. As of right now, like it's like that's asking too much for him. So, like I said, he plays, he plays. He doesn't play, he doesn't play. Whatever. All right, the last person I want to touch on with this injury report is Alshon. This Alshon injury gets more confusing by the week. I think it was a Steelers game. He was like, it was a possibility of him returning, and we all know that the injury report has been foot because the Liz Frank injury. But the game that he was questionable return or possibly could return, the when he was actually rolled out when it came like hours before game time, he was rolled out. it said illness. So it didn't say foot, it said illness or some type of sickness. So how does now illness turn back into the foot? Like you know what I'm saying? How was he able? He was possible like he could have played, but now it's back to the foot. I just I don't know what to think with this team, this organization no more. It's just these injury reports. Honestly, they're just a bunch of BS. Obviously, the Zach Ertz, Miles Sanders injuries, like people that are actually injured, we know. But it's just the people that been injured for a while, DJs. You just don't know what to believe with this injury report because it said foot, then it said illness. Now it's back to foot. Next week, DJs might not even play, and everybody been saying that he's likely to play this game. Next thing you know, it's going to be, oh no, he's out again. Like you don't know what to believe with these injury reports. You don't know what to believe with anything that this organization says. How we dug, I don't know. It's just confusing. It's a headache. It's the nature of this team. This is how it's been for a while, and that's what this team is. It's just a bunch of misdirection, confusion, and no one knows what the hell is going on. All right, now on to Jalen Hurts. We all know how bad that pick was. We all know just how mind-boggling it was. But the matter of fact is, he's on the team and he plays for us, and we need him to produce, and we want him to produce. So in that Ravens game, you can't lie. The offense was poop, horrendous until he came in and he made a couple of plays happen and some life into the offense. Now that's not saying, oh my goodness, Jalen Hurts is the only reason why Carson Wentz turned it around. And no, we're not going to say that. For all the people that want to say bench bench Carson, start Jalen, just stop talking because obviously no one who has a brain and a mind in sports is listening to those people that's saying that. But like I said, you can't lie and say that he didn't bring some life into this offense and he threw off the defense a little bit. So now with all these injuries to this offense, I expect to see Jalen a lot more. And Doug hinted at that there's going to be more of a role for Jalen, and I expect that because we're limited, and you have to use this like first. All right, first we're limited, so we need weapons, as many more weapons as we can get. Second, we picked him in the second round. Y'all say y'all wanted to use him as Taysom Hill, right? Well then, go with it. Continue going with that path. I don't want to see him come in for 4 plays that honestly they work and then not see him again. No, keep throwing him back out there, keep throwing him in the mix to get these defenses confused. So that is my take on this Jalen Hurts thing. We're going to need to see him in this Giants game and so far down the rest of the season. I want to see him out there. He came in, some things happened. Those trick plays worked a little bit. The one where he snapped the ball, threw it to Carson threw it back to him. Obviously, that play did not work against that defense. But I heard people saying that that play is stupid and they should never do that again. Now that play can work. We've seen those plays work, those type of plays work in the NFL. If we had maybe somebody like Rager, Deshaun over the top, and maybe not a defense as good as Baltimore, when Jalen snaps that ball, throws it to Carson, some non-disciplined team could run and tackle Carson and leave Jalen, Deshaun just out there by himself, and Carson will lob it up to him. So that play, keep that play in the playbook. It's going to end up working. I guarantee you that play is going to end up working sometime soon. But it just didn't work against that team because that's a disciplined and really good defense. But the Jalen Hurts thing is just, yeah, we need to see him more. This Giants game, I expect to see him at least, I'm going to be honest, at least 10 to 15 times. And I'm not even like, it doesn't mean when he's out there he has to touch the ball. But him as a decoy, I expect to see him a lot in the Giants game. And I think it needs to happen. So that's really it for this video. We went through the injuries. We went through the Jalen Hurts thing. That's all they got to say. If you got any opinions on the Jalen Hurts trick plays and all this and that, comment down what you think about it. The injury report, the injury list, what do you think about it? Miles Sanders is only out for a week. Ertz is out for 3 to 4 weeks, so that could really hurt with trying to trade him and his value. And that's all I gotta say, man. It's your boy Vaughn. This is Vaughn Talks Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out. Peace.